When the summer sun pours its golden light over the Joan Gamper training ground, it does more than warm the grass, it illuminates the dreams of tomorrow's football stars. In recent years, FC Barcelona's youth academy has become a conveyor belt of raw talent, churning out players who must prove themselves before Hansi Flick's watchful eyes. With this pre-season underway, the German coach has ushered several academy graduates into the frenetic rhythm of first-team life, offering them a precious chance to stake their claim. Among those selected, a handful will don the Blaugrana jersey for the upcoming tour of Asia, where roaring crowds in Japan and South Korea await their arrival. Who among these hopefuls will seize the moment and turn whispers of potential into shouts of triumph? One name that echoes through the corridors of the facility is Gil Fernandez. Just 12 months ago, Fernandez, a 17-year-old midfielder with a voracious appetite for the ball, walked these same hallways as a fresh face in the first-team fold. Now on the cusp of adulthood, he finds himself back under Flick's scrutiny, invited again to train alongside stalwarts and superstars. There's a quiet thrill in receiving a callback of this magnitude, a second chance woven in with expectation and opportunity. Can Fernandez build on last summer's foundations and edge closer to a spot on the plane bound for Asia? Only time will tell, but the audition has begun in earnest. Last season, Fernandez plied his trade with Barcelona Athletic, the club's B team battling to keep their place in the Primera RFF. The campaign ended in heartbreak as relegation loomed like a storm cloud over promising prospects. Yet even amid the anguish of defeat, Fernandez stood out, an iridescent thread of hope weaving through a tapestry marred by collective disappointment. He was one of the few constants in a squad desperate for positive stories. His calm distribution and bold surges forward a reminder of the talent lurking within the club's youth ranks. Those hard lessons in loss sharpened his resolve, teaching him that real growth often springs from the soil of adversity. How will this newfound maturity shape his performance now that he's back in Flick's orbit? According to reports from Sport, the answer so far has been encouraging. Day after day, Fernandez laces up his boots and steps onto the turf with a clear purpose, completing sessions that leave coaches nodding in approval. They speak of a midfielder whose technical control is more refined, every touch purposeful, every pass threaded with anticipation. His physique, once lean and wiry, now exudes resilience, longer strides, stronger tackles, and an endurance that sees him outlasting rivals in grueling drills. These aren't mere anecdotes, but tangible markers of a young player blossoming under professional guidance. If whispers in the gym are to be believed, Fernandez has emerged from the season's shadows, carrying with him both skill and confidence. But can these improvements translate into a performance that persuades Flick to grant him game time? Imagine the scene in the dressing room. Gil Fernandez pulling on his socks as the names on the shirts around him shimmer in Barcelona blue. Robert Lewandowski with his predator's gaze. Pedri, the diminutive maestro orchestrating attacks, Frenkie de Jong, the metronome of midfield, and Dani Olmo, the artist crafting chaos for opponents. In this rarefied air, every heartbeat pounds with possibility, every glance inspires ambition. Training alongside legends is no simple ride. It's a crucible where raw talent is tested, shaped, and sometimes scorched beyond recognition. For Fernandez, these moments in close quarters represent more than just drills. They are masterclasses in professionalism, resilience, and footballing intelligence. Will he absorb enough to turn potential into performance when the whistle blows? Beyond camp news' hallowed halls, Fernandez's name is beginning to surface on transfer radars elsewhere. Rumours swirl of offers from Segunda División outfits keen to harness his promise, most notably FC Andorra extending an invitation that promises immediate playing time at a senior level. It's a classic crossroads for a young talent: stay and compete for minutes within a world-class squad, or step away to guarantee match experience. His resume is already impressive: 39 appearances in the Primera RFF, punctuated by 7 goals and 2 assists, but the road ahead demands careful navigation. Does he gamble on steady progress under Flick's tutelage, or does he carve his path in the second tier, sharpening his craft in the heat of competitive fixtures? Each option carries its own rewards and perils, and the choice he makes could define the trajectory of a burgeoning career. Today, though, the only decision Fernandez must make is which colour of training bib to wear. For now, all eyes are on the pitch as Flick's squad prepares for departure to Japan and South Korea, an odyssey where the young midfielder will have the chance to test himself against Asian champions and under the glare of passionate fans. The scent of freshly cut grass mingles with the hum of conversations in multiple languages, the click of cameras, and the distant echoes of seagulls by the Mediterranean coast. Every tackle in practice, every pass in small-sided games, and every sprint in conditioning runs carries weight. Will this journey be the launching pad that propels Fernandez into Barcelona's first team, or will it simply be a chapter in a longer tale of growth and exploration? As the team boards the plane, suitcases brimming with jerseys and dreams, the future of Gil Fernandez hangs in suspense. He carries within him the echoes of relegation's sting and the promise of rising once more. In the coming weeks, under Flick's discerning gaze and amid the buzz of Asian stadiums, Fernandez will confront his destiny. Whether he returns to Spain as a bona fide first-team contender or as a talent on loan with lessons learned, one thing is certain. The next chapter of his story is already in motion, and every footstep on this path adds another verse to a young player's unfolding saga. Stay tuned because the best may be yet to come.